Day 568, day rating is a 7. Another struggle day to get up out of bed and go for the run. But we walked the pup, which is good. Oh my gosh. Oh, excuse me. And then we pretty much got ready for work. Didn't make it in early on time. It was actually a little bit late. It was one of those days I was like, oh, I got time. And just tried to play with the pup a little bit. Tried to put some stuff away, and then was brushing my teeth, and then gave the pup food. Went and got the smoothie, got my lunch ready, and before I knew it, I was just like, okay, I'm gonna be late now. But I thought I had 20 minutes, and now I don't know where it's gone. I then got to work. Work was a little bit busy in the morning, just playing a lot of catch up. But at the end of the day, got everything done, which was nice. Nice weight off the shoulders. I was trying to think when I was going to be able to go for a run. I thought about taking some running clothes so right after work I can come back, and on the way back I can cut over towards the Phoenix Zoo area. And there's a couple trails and the canal there, and I could just make up my own little route depending on how I'm feeling. And I was just running late, and so the last 10 minutes I wasn't even thinking about grabbing clothes, and so I was just out the door. So that idea was gone. Next idea was just come back, hang out with the pup, and then once it cools down, go for a run. But then I started to play with the pup a little bit, like, sat down on the bed, and then just felt a little tired, and like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna take a nap. It's gonna take a nap. So I sat down for almost an hour, and then I never fell asleep, but I just kind of zoned out. I was on my phone, I put my phone down, just thought about some things in my head, and just processed the day and how I was feeling. And then I was just like, okay, I'm kind of out of the little sleepiness, the little I was gonna say drought. I was out of this drought, but I don't know why I'm thinking drought right now. But I was out of that funk of feeling tired, so I changed, used the restroom, and got out the door. It was already 7:10, 7:15, so I was thinking, it's kind of late. I want to eat by about 8:30, and then hopefully start a easy morning run tomorrow. And I believe there's a group run in the evening. There's one of the ultra shoe companies supposed to be there, so good reason to go if I want to go run in the evening. If not, the tempo runs a little bit closer, so one of the two could work. And I was just thinking, okay, well, if that's going to be a longer run tomorrow, let's just do something simple and short today. So I was thinking 3 to 4 miles, and by mile, what was it, 1? I think I just completed 1, and I just thought, this is feeling a lot better than the last 3 or 4 runs have felt, so I think this is going to be a good day. For mile 2, I just felt great, and I said, yes, this is the way the run should be feeling. And I just said, I'm going to keep going down until I hit the end of this road. I think it was at 48th Street. By the time I got there, it was 3.3 miles. I said, okay, that's good enough. Let's just turn around and get back, and that'll be just about 6, maybe 6.5. And I came back, and I just said, you know what? I want to take this canal down a little bit further and stay on the dirt, and then cut over in the neighborhood. And that might add on a little bit because it's going to veer away from my apartment. So that might add on that little bit that I need. So I just said, let's just stay in the dirt and keep cruising. So I did that, kept cruising. Right when I got back to my complex, it was at 7 miles. So was kind of surprised and shocked, and then I looked at the time. And what was the time? Overall time was 54 minutes 30 seconds, and the average pace was 7:46. So it was a little bit slower. I was definitely zoned out a little bit and was just more worried about getting miles in, not the pace. So the first mile, 8:13, then 7:45, 7:40. So right then I was like, okay, I'm feeling good. I could pick it up. And mile 4, 7:51, I went up a little bit, which is like, okay, that's weird. Then 7:46, 7:47. So I was like, I'm just maybe not quite there, but at least I'm feeling good. And I really started to focus in on the last mile and just said, let's just pick it up just a hair. And just that little bit of effort got me back to 7:18, and the 7:18 felt great. I just almost needed to focus mentally and tell my brain, okay, let's get serious about the run and not just lollygag around. And 7:18 felt fine. That felt great. I wasn't out of breath, so I definitely needed that one as to put in the run bank as far as moving forward, getting ready for the race. Because honestly, the last few runs have just not felt great and had me questioning a little bit what's going on. Like, is there something else wrong with my legs, or am I getting a cold? Am I fighting something off that I don't know of? But this run was mentally needed, and that's kind of why I kept going. I thought 3 or 4 and I ended up going to 7. But I needed it and I feel great right now, so it's good. I'm glad I got it in. Needed that mentally, I needed it physically, I needed to get some more miles in. I think that's putting me at 10 miles for the week. But hopefully tomorrow's another good run, and then Friday, Saturday's a good run too. And Sunday, no. Oh my gosh. I'm not expecting a lot. Sunday, it might even be a mile at best, just because I'll be out of town, be driving a lot, trying to sleep and recover. But I'm happy that the 7 felt decent today. So that's the big takeaway from there. Other things is I got the pup over here. This girl going to bed, and I'm about ready to do the same. Tomorrow we got the group run, and we also need to run to the store to get another container for the camel pack, because the last pack had a rip in it and just the water was leaking everywhere. So I kept the nozzle, kind of the hose for it, but it looks like all of them are going to be a little bit different, so I just need to run to the store and see if I can find one of those. It's inexpensive and just is decent quality, so I can take with me. One, just for driving, so I can have my cup holders open, so I can leave my phone there for the map and directions, and I could possibly leave my charger in there or something. And then I can just put the camel pack around my chair, and then when I'm not using it there, anytime I'm walking the dog, or if I can go out for a hike on the trip, I can use it for that as well. Then I meant to cut the hair again. Obviously it didn't happen, but it might just come down to Friday. Might have to be a Friday thing. I'm expecting tomorrow to be a busy day, so we should probably get some rest. It's 11:32 right now, and I'm getting tired. So yeah, let's call it a day. Let's run your life with health and happiness, and have a good night.